I'm actually walking around my house and I decided I've been getting a lot of questions on Godwin. How in the world do I scale my campaigns if they're profitable, right? Right now I'm running Facebook ads and I need to actually scale, right? I'm ready to bring in more customers. I'm ready to generate more sales. Matter of fact, I'm ready to actually hire more sales reps as well to grow my business. So on the next video, when we dive in, I'm going to actually show you guys on how we have scaled a lot of our clients' campaigns. And at the same time, some of the strategies that we implement that a lot of people do not talk about, that sometimes you cannot even find on YouTube, on how you can scale your business using this one specific method that matter of fact, there's two specific methods, right, that you can actually implement to scale your business to the next level. Let's go. All right, so you guys are finally here, and I've been getting a lot of this question: how do we scale our clients' campaigns, or how do we actually launch some of our campaigns? Now, when it comes to launching campaigns, I'm actually going to create a separate video, but this is actually a video on scaling, right? A lot of people are actually running a credit repair business currently, or they're looking to get into credit repair, or they're looking to actually run leads for real estate or different type of service-based business. Now, the cool thing about this is that I'm actually going to dive straight into one of our clients' campaigns. We've been running their ads for literally 3 to 4 months, maybe 5 months, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to show you how we brought in over 3,000 booked appointments, right? Literally over 3,000 booked appointments. And at the same time, literally put the client in a position to be able to hire more sales reps, right? The thing is, when we scale, we actually like to scale, especially if we see winning campaigns. We like to put the gas, right? We like to keep pushing the gas until we can't scale no more, right? But the great thing is, before you actually start scaling, and I love saying this a lot, for any business, you always want to make sure you have the foundation intact, right? What do I mean by having a foundation intact? Making sure you have automations, you have systems, you have the right team members to actually be able to play their part when it comes to you growing your business. You don't want to bring in 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 leads if you don't have nurture campaigns, right? Or if you don't have any type of automations that's actually nurturing those leads that are not interested when they came or when they seen your business, right? So you want to have these in place. You want to have, different type of pipelines in place to be able to understand your numbers, right? Because when you are scaling, you want to be able to put yourself in a position to understand how much am I spending on ads, how much are these leads costing for us to be able to continue scaling our business and so forward, right? So we're going to actually dive in. So let's actually dive in. So of course you guys can be able to see these campaigns. I'm going to actually check the last 30 days. Okay. So in the last 30 days, this is insane, right? This is really, really insane. A lot of people are not actually running ads like this. And the cool thing about this is that not only that we're getting booked appointments, we have actually tested so much different angles when it came to us launching different campaigns. If you guys are familiarized with my landing page views, to actually start building data, sending your ad directly to the book appointment page for one specific campaign, and send them again to another page as your squeeze page of your funnel, right? Basically testing it out to see what audience is really performing correctly, and at the same time building up enough data to be able to focus on your main objective, which are conversion campaigns, right? Your end goal is going to be conversion. If you are looking to get leads, your end goal for lead generation is to be able to get people to submit their information as well to your business, to your pipeline. So if you looked at this, we actually just launched these retargeting campaigns. I'm going to actually close this out a little bit. But we actually just launched some retargeting campaigns. I can say 3 weeks ago. Okay, December 9th. And if you look at these campaigns, you notice that we have brought in 96 leads in this one ad set at 72 cents, 7 leads at 51 cents, 119 at 82 cents, and 33 at 88 cents. The great thing about this is that the cost is insane. Like, I have never seen anybody run booked appointments at this low of a cost. Now, the cool thing about this is that these are retargeting campaigns. These are 25% video views of people that watch a specific video of their ad that we have previously launched. 180-day website visitors, right? Plus, what we did with this one is, since it's a book appointment, we couldn't we're running lead gen and book appointment. So what we did was we add 180 days of website visitors, which is the web URL, to their main funnel. Plus, we added 90 days anyone who's opened the form. So we took the 90 days of anybody that opened up the form from a lead gen, right? Because some people can open a form and back out. Some people can open a form and fill out the information. But we took anybody that opened up this form and we created a custom audience, right? No interest targeting on there, strictly a custom audience. And then the next thing we created was a page view of 30 days, and then a 50% and 75% video view, right? So the cool thing about that is we brought in over 255 leads, 255 book appointments at less than $200, right? And then, of course, a few of the metrics that we look at, we like to look at CTR. What is our click-through rate on these specific campaigns? What are our costs per a link click, which is insane, very, very like where we need it to be. So that is strictly just our retargeting campaign for the specific client. Now, you're probably wondering, why are you running a CBO, right? Why aren't you running an ABO? So when it comes to us testing, I have been testing this a lot, especially since I've been into the e-commerce space in 2014, 2015. There is one thing that I have noticed that is a genius idea. Why would you actually, and there's nothing wrong with it, because sometimes we actually, our ad team actually tests with ABOs, and ABOs stand for ad set budget optimization. Or you can do CBO, which is campaign budget optimization. And what happens is, with the CBO, you're actually letting Facebook distribute the budget, right? Let's just say that our initial budget, I think on this specific campaign, is like $15. I can back out, $15, right? So our initial budget is $15. Now, usually in ABOs, you can actually run them $15 on each ad set, which 15 times 4, or you can actually run them $15 on all 4 of the ad set and let Facebook distribute the budget towards the ad set that's actually performing good, right? So if for one day, it might be on Wednesday, all 3 of these ad sets are performing really, really good, and this one is not performing that good that day, right? Then maybe on 3 weeks later, this one might start performing good. But what happens is it only pushed the budget towards the ad set that's actually performing really, really good, right? That day or that week or that month. So this is why we love running CBOs. Of course, with these CBOs, we have rules in place. With the rules in place, we kind of actually set them up to decrease the bid if it hits a certain cost per lead, just so that our ad team don't have to strictly, sit and watch the campaigns, because we're running a lot of campaigns for different business owners, and we want to make sure they're profitable. We want to make sure that, at the same time, they don't have to sit and watch a campaign all day. So, we start our cost caps. These are cost cap campaigns. This will be something that I discuss on a whole nother video. But again, I want to actually dive in. I want to show you guys this as well. If you look at these are cold audiences that we're running on cost cap as well. We actually tested these on a CBO at lowest cost bid strategy. But what happened was, since we seen that it was performing really, really good, we decided to scale, and we put it in a cost cap, which there's 2 different strategies that we like using when it comes to scaling. Well, really 4, but there's 2 top ones. One of them is a cost cap method, and then we use a bid cap method if we want to be aggressive a little bit. But the cost cap is performing really good. And we have been running this since November 29th, and today is December the 23rd, right? So that is actually a good thing. We have brought in over 1,500 leads, right? 1,500 booked appointments at 77 cents, spending $1,200. And it's crazy because this specific client actually loved these booked appointments. Like, it got to the point where, like I said, they had to hire so many different sales reps, like a lot of sales reps, and it was like insane. CTR 5%. So this is really perfect. And if we look at today is the 23rd. So far we have brought in over 12 booked appointments at average 99 cents, which is insane, spending only $12. So Of course, there's a lot of methods that we have implemented. I'm going to give you guys one strategy that we have did, is that when you're actually testing and running campaigns for a credit repair company or a service-based business, you want to be able to actually test out multiple copies. Now, how do you test out these copies? I would actually dive in to show you guys this, but I will have to block it out because it's like the company privacy. But what I want to tell you is that when you're testing out multiple, if you want to test out multiple copies, the way of actually doing it is when you launch a campaign, you can actually launch your ad set. This is your ad set level where you're picking your targeting, your gender, your age range. What happens is when you are setting up your ad itself, you want to be able to test out multiple videos, right? You're not limited to how many videos you can test out, but you want to be able to test out multiple videos, multiple images, even create a carousel ad, right? It might have all your clients' results, clients' testimonials, client videos of you thanking, giving you a shout out about your service. But you want to create multiple copies so that when you're running these ads, you're not actually just running it from a campaign ad set, one copy, right? Because you're going to spend so much money having to test when you could have just ran one campaign with multiple ad sets and multiple copies, right? It can be 4 or 5 videos, or 3 videos and 2 images, or 3 images and 2 videos and 1 carousel. You can test out multiple copies and actually see what's really performing correctly to be able to scale. And the great thing about this is, again, you're using CBOs. So when you're using the CBO, it's actually distributing the budget towards whichever audience you're targeting on the ad set level and to whatever copy people are engaging with and interacting with the most on the ad level as well. So this is really a dope strategy that a lot of people don't really talk about, but we have been dominating it, using it not only for my business, but for our clients in our agency. And even my students in the Scaling with Credit program are actually implementing the strategy as well. And it's been working like crazy. So if you're watching this video and you're looking to actually scale your credit repair business, or if you're in a service-based business, it can be plumbing, it can be real estate, utilizing lead generation of booked appointments, or utilizing lead generation and using the call strategy as well is a good method to implement. But again, if you like this video, hit the like button, or if you're watching this from YouTube, make sure to subscribe, because I drop a lot of value that people do not talk about. So let's get it. See you guys in the next video. Peace.